Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes. Back again with another crypto update today, talking about Matic / Polygon. This crypto right now is one of the hottest in the game. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is speculating about the price because of how hot it is. Now, in my opinion, it's definitely one of the best cryptos for 2021, and it's also one of those cryptos that can survive regardless of what Bitcoin does, mostly because it acts partially as a layer 2 for Ethereum. And let's actually elaborate on that a little bit. Formerly referred to as Matic Network, rebranded in 2021 February, Polygon is a layer 2 network developed to add additional scalability to Ethereum and improve interoperability between its blockchains. Now this, guys, is such a huge initiative. It's such a great idea, even though they're not the only ones to actually try this, attempt this, or even get this rolled out. They're one of the ones that really made it quite far, and that's already put some really big headway into it. And well, as you can clearly see from the amount of articles being written about it, people are looking up, people are speculating because, oh wow, is it a hot crypto right now? Now, in easy terms, the reason I decided to cover it is because people right now are genuinely expecting Matic to continue on with the surge of Ethereum, since you should basically see it this way. If an Ethereum transaction normally would take, let's say $10, through Polygon, it could take as little as a tenth of a cent. That's one thing to understand. Then again, another part to understand is that everything built upon Ethereum, the whole ecosystem right there, Matic / Polygon, is the kind of solution to make it all interoperable with each other, which is again a really, really interesting thing if you start to think about it, which is why it doesn't necessarily have to rely on Bitcoin, Matic specifically, because, well, it's on top of Ethereum. And if you've thought about it, a lot of tokens on Ethereum are really not that reliant on Bitcoin, and are really not a store of value, but have some sort of utility on there within those smart contracts. And it could really be so that Matic is one of those coins which just performs well throughout every freaking weather. And I'm preparing for it. I'm really, really preparing for it. Now, Polygon's Matic survives May crypto crash, surges 120%. We saw that happening. Most cryptos were going down. Polygon was keeping up the pace, which was really, really nice to see. What is Polygon / Matic and where to buy it? To be honest, I think most exchanges right now have made it so you can buy it. Matic is properly supported by Coinbase. I'm not talking about you being able to buy it there. I'm talking about Coinbase Ventures actually invested in Matic a long time ago. Matic itself is created by 3 Indians. I believe the guys we saw on our screen just a little second ago. But generally speaking, there's a lot of really big companies who put some money into Polygon, and you'll most likely find that if you read through multiple different articles. Polygon also recently partnered up with Ava, as you guys most likely saw. You can see it on the Ava website for yourself if you go there and check out the app. Now, there was also a couple other things that we just saw. What is it? Is one of the most one of the things I see so ridiculously often, and you'll see them really, really often, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you, for example, look up Stellar, you'll find articles on them left, right, but not really about what is Stellar. And that's actually for a lot of cryptos that way. It's because this crypto just came up recently and it's just growing. Same thing for Solana, and partially so for Phantom. That one is not that big as the other two. People are just really wanting to know about them and want to, get involved, look around and stuff like that, and want to know what price can it eventually hit and should I buy into it. Now, personally, I am an investor, so I'm going to say I think it's a smart idea to buy some. Then again, I don't have ridiculously much because, well, you gotta kind of divide your coins up, right? And with Matic, even though I firmly believe that this layer 2, or making Ethereum more being the interoperable layer for Ethereum is huge, there's a little discrepancy there where I kind of feel Ethereum is maybe not the best for everything, or maybe Ethereum is just not that amazing / great. And that is kind of where you gotta weigh your options off a little bit. Even though they'll, of course, come up with so many new solutions which don't rely on Ethereum as time moves on, most likely. I'm just thinking, well, if you don't believe in Ethereum, or if you don't believe in Ethereum 2.0, and even if that happens, what happens to this Matic / Polygon then if Ethereum 2.0 were to roll out? That's just my knowledge not heading far enough. I'm not exactly sure how an integration like that would actually work. I think it would be pretty difficult. Then again, they'll figure out a way. I'm just thinking, what if Ethereum 2.0 is a little bit of a letdown in the next 2 years or so? It could really be that these types of cryptos then don't really survive. Then again, that's a longer term problem. Short term, I still think Matic will pick up the pace and just kind of keep continuing to gain as time moves on here, because as I've just described here, it's a crypto that can actually perform quite properly in any market condition, and there's really not any good reason that I can think of why the price should be going down. So is $3 possible? Well, obviously, we already saw $2 something a little while ago. Is it possible in June? That will fully depend on Bitcoin, so please do not worry about it. You're going to have to just keep checking Bitcoin. Another guy, which you might know, is Mark Cuban. He recently invested into Matic, and actually not Matic, the crypto itself, but the company behind it, the Polygon guys, and Polygon also goes for next level. Trumpet's $10.5 million fund to bring 1 million users to Polygon and Ethereum. They're scaling it up right as we speak, guys. They're doing their best. The OX API on Polygon will launch the support for integration of all these platforms right there. A lot of DeFi, a lot of movement, and be careful with all the scams on Polygon. There's a lot of them, but it is growing like crazy. Two more. This one was not about Matic, and this one we already covered. All right, so that was it for today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure.